Hello, this is PG, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Wartales. It's on PC, Switch and Xbox. Wartales is a point and click role-playing game with turn-based combat developed by Shiro Games. You play as a group of mercenaries who attempt to survive in a vast open world that is in the midst of recovering from a plague. So what is it actually like to play? Well, you and your band of mercenaries are free to explore the game world as you see fit. Movement is dealt with in a point and click style with a wide angle view of the landscape. As you explore, you'll be able to pick up resources, talk to passers-by for information or trading. You can visit towns, you can visit camps or strongholds. These locations offer a variety of shops and stores that again can offer you the chance to do some trading. You can get some interesting information or obtain new quests via people or the notice boards. But eventually you and your group will run into a hostile enemy. This is where the game changes to a slow-paced turn-based experience. You can assign a starting position, then each character takes it in turns to use up their action points, whether they're going to move, attack or use another ability. It's a strategic type of combat where thought and careful planning pay dividends. The terrain and the environment can also turn the tide, with occasional hotspots in the actual locations being very useful if used correctly. And to the victor go the spoils. You and your group can loot the dead for their weapons, their armour or other gear. But die and it's all over. But you can retreat if need be, but also be aware combat comes with friendly fire, so be very careful when you're swinging that battle axe near your allies. Now as you accumulate experience either by combat or exploration, your group will naturally level up, which allows you to increase their individual stats, specialise into a profession or add a perk to their arsenal. They each have a unique loadout too, which will improve over time as you loot and purchase gear. Knowledge can be obtained. This will allow access to better blueprints which can be used to craft at resting points. But one of the most interesting parts of the group dynamic is the way that the characters have relationships. Often after a night of rest at a campfire, you'll wake up in the morning to one of your group whinging about another one. These disputes require you to make a choice. Who do you side with? What will be the punishment? Or you just tell them to shut up and suck it up, sunshine. The choices you make have an impact on morale, which in turn will affect how the group performs in the future. You might even have to banish a troublemaker, but fear not, you can always purchase new recruits. They're all available for hire around the world. But again, these people don't work for free. You need to feed them regularly, let them rest when they get tired, and also they have to be paid in gold, otherwise they may just leave. And finally, on the group dynamic, once you have a strong candidate, you can set a captain to your group so they can lead by example. So if I had to compare it to another game, I know people like comparisons, it's like Battle Brothers a bit, but a sort of 2.5D version with better graphics and quite a lot of systems at play, and it feels more like, I don't know, I enjoyed it more, but I like Battle Brothers as well, but I think this one is like a step forward. Visually, nice simple art style with good enough detail to make it feel like a lived in world. As you explore, the vast fields give off a real life vibe. The character models are decent. Menus work fine. Sound, ambience, music, I'd say very well presented. Okay, good and bad points. What's good? The game world feels alive, with other people going about their business. The borders give a sense of fragmented regions recovering from a plague. The group dynamic makes for some unique and challenging moments. Turn-based combat is solid and effective, and it's very playable right from the get-go. It gives you a bit of leeway at the beginning, which is really beneficial because it gives you a chance to settle in. Bad points? There may be too many sub-factors going on in the game world for some. The turn-based combat could have been a little bit more in-depth, and some of the menus are not the most accessible. Okay, verdict. Wartales is a fantastic turn-based role-playing adventure where you manage a unique group of mercenaries on a relatively free and expansive adventure. There are set quests and targets, but it genuinely feels like you shape the story yourself. You decide where to go, how to behave, and how your group will be remembered. It has a great amount of depth to it, lots of factors, lots of systems at play, lots of elements that make every session feel genuinely unique and challenging. It's very addictive, mostly user-friendly, and it's pretty playable right from the beginning, and it avoids those boring tutorial phases in the beginning as well. All in all, I really loved it. I would strongly recommend it if you like turn-based games and role-playing games, because if you like those, this is really good stuff. Scoring, I would give Wartales 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, I think I will play this one a lot more in future. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. This is PG, signing off. Cheers.